Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
And for this Christmas review, we are going to review a Christmas story. What is Christmas without a Christmas story?
Oh, especially since it airs for 48 hours straight on
TNT?
or TBS.
Or TBS. It starts with a T.
Yes.
Either way, yes.
I know. We don't have cable anymore.
No,
we stream everything.
We live in the 21st century and we have Roku. But it's just, I just can't imagine Christmas without this on 48 hours somewhere. So
I agree. Well, and I have to say, the craziest part was we just watched it and I felt like the movie went so fast.
Because there were 0 commercial breaks. And it's amazing how fast the movie goes.
We're already here. So that was pretty cool.
So I have to say this. In general, I have a movie rule. I do not like character-driven movies that have no plot or story. I don't like them.
But this doesn't have any plot.
Yeah, I know. Well, it has one.
The plot is to get the Red Ryder BB gun.
But that's my point, is apparently I have one exception to that rule, and that is Christmas movies. Because Christmas Vacation has a very thin story that just enough that it strings together these character-driven moments. And A Christmas Story is the same way with the Red Ryder BB gun. That is the very thin story that really strings together these scenes. But for whatever reason, I don't like that in normal movies. But in Christmas movies, I am perfectly fine with it. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, I don't know. We just watched it. What are your initial thoughts on A Christmas Story?
That this kid's perception of adults is not very good.
This is one of the best movies I've ever seen about Christmas from the perspective of a child.
Yes. Because I was just laughing with the elves and the Santa. First
off,
the parents just left them there in line by themselves. I'm like, oh, that's what it was like when I was a child, but it cannot be that way now. And then these elves are nasty mean, and Santa's like, it was
ho ho ho.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh my gosh!
Boot stomp him.
You know, if this was 2016 and the kid perceived the Santa and the elves that way, all the kid has to do
tell his parents,
and then they will sue that mall for millions of dollars.
They don't get like 50 Red Ryder BB guns.
Welcome to modern day. Yes. So like, I was watching that, and it's funny that you said that while we were watching it, because like I was getting hot under the collar that Santa Claus and those elves were so rude.
I know, but really it's the kid's perspective.
Yes, which they probably were rude to a degree, but like when you're a kid and you're looking at that, it's
100 times worse.
Yeah, it's totally blown away. Yes. There were so many things, like, seriously, my mind is buzzing with things to talk about.
Oh, see, for me, one of the things that I thought was funny, because, you know, TBS, it takes so much longer to get through.
Or TNT, can't remember.
The leg lamp. I thought that was in this movie so much longer than it was.
It's because of the commercial breaks. It's such a short thing that happens.
It is. It really doesn't last very long, and that was a funny part for me.
What's funny, though, one of the things I really like about this movie, I think what captures me every time I watch it, is I remember being a kid, and I remember thinking about Christmas that way.
Did you watch this movie as a kid?
Yes, all the time. But like,
I wasn't allowed to.
Oh my gosh.
I was a little sheltered as a kid when it came to movies that...
I mean, I was sheltered too, but holy cow.
Well, it's really, I think the reason I was sheltered... Well, because I saw other movies that probably I shouldn't have seen. But this one was more kids being disobedient to an effect. And my parents didn't want us to have those kind of thoughts in our heads. And we watched the movie, though. But I remember when I was like a teenager, I saw it. Because my dad always busts up when the kid licks the pole.
Yep, that is one of those hilarious... Yeah. The triple dog dare.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And I love all the classic scenes in the movie like that. I mean, one of my favorite classic scenes in the movie, the changing of the flat tire, Ralphie knocks in the nubs, what do you call them? Bolts for the car, go flying everywhere. And then Ralphie's like, oh, fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. I said the mother of all expletives, the F dash word. Like, oh my gosh, every time I watch that, it is just so hilarious. He gets in the car. Did you know what your son just said?
And especially when you're a kid, you remember that first time that you got in trouble for saying the wrong thing. I watched it as a teenager.
Yeah, there you go.
So for me, what stands out, the leg lamp, the tongue sticking to the pole, the bunny Christmas present.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that poor kid.
Can I just... in defense of all children this Christmas.
Don't give them bunnies.
I don't care.
Onesies.
Not just that. I don't care if you're an aunt, an uncle, a mom, or dad. You don't get a child clothing. Think back to when you were a child.
Did you want clothes?
There's a really quick scene in this on the Christmas day where Ralphie and his brother, they open up a box and there's like socks and stuff in there, and they just take it and throw it. If you have to get clothes for the kids, those are wonderful gifts for the parents to know that the kids have clothes. So mark that to the parent. For birthdays, for Christmas, whenever in general you're buying a gift for a child, do not do clothes, or you will be that aunt or that uncle.
Well, if you're that aunt or that uncle, just make sure you have something fun with it.
It's never too late to repent and turn around.
Stop, that's horrible.
Well, clothes are the worst gifts ever.
Yes, but I can okay.
You give it to the parents and you get the kid a cheap toy.
A woman maternal instinct to a man non-maternal instinct. But I can understand, like, oh, my kids need socks. Oh, my kids need underwear. Oh, my kids need jeans.
Well, yes, that's why you give it to the parent. It's the parent's Christmas gift.
I'm going to buy those anyway, so I might as well give that to them on top of something awesome. So, and they both got something awesome.
I don't know. Yeah, they did, but I mean, I just feel like as a kid, that was something I always did. Birthdays, Christmas, whenever there was clothes, especially birthdays.
His mom still gives him clothes every year.
Yeah, but I'm grown up, and that's a little bit different. But I still don't like clothes, just so that we're clear on that. I still like toys. But as a kid, it's 10 times worse, and it's awkward, especially on birthdays when everybody's watching you, and your parents say thank you.
Yeah,
it's
that's weird.
But this is such a thoughtless gift. It's only thoughtful to you, the parent. It's not thoughtful to me, the kid, whose birthday it is. So Ralphie's most anticipated gift this year was the Red Ryder BB gun. What can you remember as a child? What was your most anticipated gift?
Can I say a gift that I didn't receive?
You can say a gift that you didn't receive and make it all the more tragic.
When I was a kid, I really wanted a Barbie Corvette. One of those ones. No, I didn't even care if it was Barbie. I just wanted to drive around in some kind of automated little vehicle.
My dad got me Jeep Power Wheels one year.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was.
I did not get one. And it makes sense. I was the youngest of 3. Christmas is expensive when you have a lot of kids. And that was probably the budget for all of us, the cost of the one item. But one year, I was so certain I was going to get it. I knew it. I knew I was going to get there. And me and my sisters, like, we had one of those Jack and Jill bathrooms in between our bathrooms. And so we would, like, each take turns and we would run out and we'd look and we'd come back in and we'd run out and look and come back in because we didn't want, because we got up too early. Our parents would, like, get very mad at us. So we're in the room playing cards and stuff like that. And then we'd run out and come in. And lo and behold, there's this giant box sitting out there. And I could see kind of something rough on top, and I am so excited, and I tell my sisters, I got it, it's out there. I was super excited. And then when we are allowed to go out there, it was our coffee table with a little air hockey set on top of it.
Well, that's kind of cool, though.
The air hockey, well, it was...
Yeah, but when you want the Corvette, yes, yes.
I did get a bike that year, which I loved, I got a scooter, which was awesome also.
The most anticipated gift I ever had, and I think my sister can say this was also her most, was her most anticipated gift, was the Nintendo 64. We wanted it so bad. We dreamed about it. We thought about it every waking second that we had. And then one day, my dad called home and left a message on the answering machine. Now, for those of you who don't know, an answering machine is connected to a phone that is not a mobile phone, but it's a landline that plugs into your wall, and it's one of those old-fashioned phones that has a curly-Q cord.
Voicemail days.
Yes. And when you left a message on that old-fashioned machine, it blared it out loud for the entire house to hear. So my dad called and left a message on this old-fashioned machine. And basically said...
you knew you were getting it.
Well, yeah, because he tried to talk code. He's like, I got it at Target. and you know, my mom was there, my sister was there, I was there when that came through. I forget why nobody answered the phone. But
probably because you or your sister were throwing some kind of temper tantrum as a kid.
But my gosh, the excitement level that was in Monica and I was like, yes! And then my dad comes home and my poor little sister wanted it so bad that she goes, hey Dad, I think he knows what it is, so maybe we could just open it now.
That's
And it was so great. But my dad wanted a PlayStation 2. And so I remember that Christmas morning.
That might have been the better deal.
Maybe.
I
do not rate GoldenEye on the N64.
Yeah, I know. That's a classic.
So anyway,
see, I didn't get a 64. I had to rent them. You could rent back then.
I get the big box, like Ralphie with this big long box, and on the box it says PlayStation 2 because my dad wrote it on there. But there it was, the N64. My sister and I don't think cared about the other presents that were under the tree. We hooked that thing up and we just played nonstop.
I didn't know your dad wrote PlayStation 2 on it. That's awesome.
Yes. But on all those levels, that's why I love A Christmas Story. Because, like, on all those childhood excitement things with Ralphie, the way he anticipated Christmas, the way the whole kid calendar revolves around that one day Christmas, it just appeals to that part of me as a kid, constantly thinking about that, anticipating Christmas. And so this always remains one of my favorite Christmas movies. So I'm giving it an A-. It's not the best, but it's fantastic.
Well, so for its time, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely deserves an A. Now, with, like, playback, it's still got the great rewatchability factor. It goes down to an A- for me as well, just because there's certain things that I just like the movie. It's fun. It's dated. I mean, you can tell it's from a while ago, from when we were very,
yeah, but to me
young,
that adds to its charm, since, like, the movie looks like it takes place somewhere in the 50s or something like that. So it just adds to it that it looks old. So I don't know.
It's a good movie. I agree with you on the A-.
It's a great rewatchability factor. We own it, so, you know, it's just, A-.
Yes.
What do you think of A Christmas Story? From an A to an F, what would you rate this movie? Make sure to let us know in the comments. Also there in the comments, what was your most anticipated Christmas gift as a child?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Let us know that in the comments. While you're there, hit that subscribe button and become a Durbanian. Check out videos past. And there's some great videos future coming up here. Tomorrow for Christmas Eve, going to post a great Reading Way Too Much Into that I'm pretty excited about. And after Christmas, Jared's going to step back here into the studio.
Oh, yeah.
And we got so passionate about Smallville that it is divided into a two-parter. So we have a two-part video series planned.
If you like Smallville, you'll
on
like
talking
it.
about, even if you don't like Smallville, you're going to like it.
It's fun.
Period. The show that started all the current CW superhero shows.
True.
We are going to gush and get passionate and talk about what we loved about it, hated about it, and everything else in between. So can't wait to do that. And our top 5 best, top 5 worst movies of the year. We're going to be doing that. It's going to be
hard.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It will be pretty easy to do best because there weren't very many.
Yeah. Hard will be difficult to, bad will be difficult. There we go. That's what I meant to say.
We'll see.
All right. Hit the subscribe button. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
Thank you for checking out Durbania.